In life, we are sometimes lucky enough to have a couple of friends that we hang on to for the rest of our lives. For me, it's my buddy Craig Putvey. We've been friends from high school, and ever since then, we've even became closer. But every time we hang out, we end up saying the same thing. We should hang out more often.
Action.
Action.
Action. All right.
Action.
Action.
Action. Action.
Ashkin.
So,
ice cream. Good.
Hit it.
So, hello everybody. Welcome back to the, what's the name of our podcast again?
we should hang out more often.
Exactly.
Welcome. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we didn't, there you go.
Yes,
Nice.
there you go. See?
And
Things are better already.
so again, thanks for joining us. We're always super excited to
Subscribe.
we're always super excited to subscribe.
Yes,
Yeah.
for you guys to
So
subscribe.
again,
we check our subscribe counts
we
daily,
do,
and they don't move.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. We get excited.
Yes, we do every time.
Exactly.
Every time.
So again, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We have fun doing this. We have fun hanging out. Well, most of the time.
A little bit forced, but it's okay.
A little bit forced,
but
hey, we get forced to hang out and we have fun.
No,
like
we lie. It is good. This is a great excuse to hang out, and you should hang out with us more often.
Exactly. That
Boom.
was good too.
It was good,
Yeah,
right?
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
So, how was your week?
My week was.
Nobody cares. Let's
was-
move on to me now.
was- No, my week was good. My week was like there was nothing crazy other than my son's birthday this week. So other than the working the 40 hours, and then
But his big surprise, you had a big surprise for your son.
we did have a big
This
surprise.
is cool. It's a good father move when you surprise a kid like this.
Yeah.
I like it. I like this story. I heard it before.
Oh, again, every birthday that he has, I wake up, I get into work late, and I make him breakfast. So
You get to work late?
Yeah, I get to work late, but I make him breakfast before I get to work late.
Okay.
So I let my boss know. I'm like,
Okay, they know.
late.
Aren't you the boss?
They know.
You're
but I
like
have
a boss.
Everybody's got a boss.
Everyone's got a boss.
Everybody's
It's like
got a
the
boss.
chain is screaming, the pyramid is screaming.
Exactly.
You know that story?
No,
That
I
story?
don't. But it's
Well,
okay.
it's like everyone. There's a pyramid of screaming. It's from How I Met Your Mother, and it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
It's the person above you yells at you,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
yell at the person below you.
So it's just one of those things where shit rolls down.
Exactly.
As it goes down,
Shit
it gets
rolls
bigger.
down. This is a different one. I like
Exactly.
it.
That's a good one.
I'm not surprised that yours has to do
No,
with
it
shit.
has to do with feces.
Yes, yes, it does.
So other than working, it was my son's birthday. So what we did different this year was we gave him a whole bunch of not smaller gifts, but we gave him a gift almost every day. So
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. It kind of kept him excited. Just he almost had like a birthday week. And
That's
then
cool.
on Saturday we went to La Ronde. So
Nice.
that was super fun. That was super nice. Super.
You must have been real happy with
He
that.
was extremely happy.
I haven't been to Lerone in years.
Yeah. It's actually my first time on a roller coaster too. I've never been on a roller coaster.
Something's
before.
wrong with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, many
And
things.
what did you think? Were you scared? Were you
No,
terrified?
I just started a bit, but other than that,
that's
it
okay.
was fine.
Little
It
shot
was
here,
fine.
little shot there.
No, it was good.
That's not bad.
So again, other than bringing him to football practice and just trying to make his week as
father
special
stuff,
as
the father
possible.
stuff.
Exactly.
Like we talked about in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It was about fatherhood.
Yes.
We rambled a lot. We went all over the place a lot, but there was some
Like
good
we
details
do,
in
but-
there.
but
There was
that's
some
what
good
we do.
details. I feel like there was some info in there, some nice stuff that we talked about.
There was a lot of nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So as he turned 13, I just wanted to make the week as special as possible. So that's it. We got him a couple football related gifts. Football, but American football stuff. I got him a couple gifts, and then he seemed to be really really
That's
happy
good.
happy
That's
about
cool.
it. And what about you?
My week was a lot of working.
Yeah.
Get to my job, I go to work, and I run around a lot.
Yep.
And then after I finished work, I had a couple of contracts this week. It was busy, a couple of photos. I have a couple of video contracts coming up. Looking forward to it. But then, I'd mentioned earlier to you when we were talking about other stuff, that winter's coming and it'll slow down. So it's a big push till winter, and then that's all right.
Really?
Yeah.
And then it kind of slows down. Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously, I guess people don't get.
Also, this week, while you were at La Ronde, I built this new
Yes.
set.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you like the set. Let us know.
Yeah. And if you don't like the set, comment anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Any comments would be.
And there's
good.
more updates coming. We're slowly fixing. We're slowly learning. Right. We like what we're doing. We're having fun, but we also want to become really good at this.
Yeah, and we just, I guess we just kind of jumped into it.
Yeah, we did. Because
Right.
if we didn't start, we had a fear we weren't going to start. We were just going to talk about
Well,
it.
not really a fear. It's a fact that we
yeah.
wouldn't have started
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I said in the first episode, Craig sometimes pulls a Craig.
Exactly.
Where he doesn't
but
answer
I haven't
no more.
pulled a Craig in
You
a while.
haven't. You
Exactly.
haven't. But
Not just with
you did plan to go to La Ronde when I said we'll plan to build the set, and you left.
Yeah, but you didn't give me a date. You got to give me a date.
You left me.
You got to give me a date. I left you. I left you like a turd in the toilet.
Nice. You flushed you. You flushed me. Yeah.
Didn't even wipe.
No.
Just flushed.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like those ones where you wipe and you're like, what happened?
Yeah, it's like the gate opens, it shuts right away. No, there's nothing to clean.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and you wonder, weird. You're like, did I really shit?
Yeah, or the one that I like to call the ghost.
Where it hides.
Yeah, you finish, you get up and you're like, what the? Yeah. Where is it?
I didn't shit. I'll wipe just to make sure.
It went straight down.
And then it takes 15 minutes to wipe, and I don't even see it.
Sidetracked already. Anyway, so the set, we're gonna get a logo. We're gonna fix up stuff.
Yeah,
like right now, I think it's a little bit dark. Maybe we'll get this. We'll get this
it brightened
fine-tuned
up to brighten up your days.
I'm thinking maybe we'll get some lights hanging on the top that'll light up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not Christmas lights, but some hanging lights. Maybe.
Maybe during Christmas.
You know what would be cool if we wouldn't stole the street light and put it right here. Would that be awesome?
Yeah, but street lights are big.
Maybe we can find one on Amazon, like a small street light
or Marketplace. If you guys have a street light.
Yeah, donate it.
Comment.
No, donate it.
Donate it and comment.
Comment that, hey, I donated that light. Nice light.
Exactly.
Nice light.
So when we become rich and famous, we'll give you 50% of the royalties.
That's right.
No, we won't.
We won't do that.
No.
He's lying.
Yes, I am very lying. Very lying.
So what's today's episode about?
So today's episode is about our 10 all-time favorite movies.
Top 10 favorite movies.
Of all time.
Now, I'm a huge movie fan, so I have to be honest with you. I had a really hard time narrowing it down to 10.
I had such an easy time.
So my top 10 is actually, I think, top 20.
Okay.
And then my top 20 went to top 10 this and top 10 that because I had too many of let's say an Adam Sandler comedy. He's my all-time, it's something about his movies I watch. I love him. I enjoy him. I saw him stand up live. That was awesome.
Oh, really? You saw him stand up?
Yeah, I saw him.
Did you see him sit down too?
He was sitting and he stood right up. Yeah. And I was like, wow.
That is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
God, it was so dumb. I liked it. That was good. It was funny. That was funny. That was dad joke. And last episode was about that stuff. You should check it out.
So yeah, check it out for sure.
Yeah, no, I saw his stand up live.
So who starts? Who starts for the? Okay, do we go? Okay, I have an idea. Right, we didn't plan this out. We don't really plan.
My list is on my phone.
Your list is on your phone. So we start at 10.
What do you mean?
So we start at number 10.
We'll wait till 10 o'clock tonight, guys. Just hold on.
We go back
we're going to start at 10.
Shit, you're
I told you my top 10 turned to top 20.
Okay.
And that's just serious, all-time great movies.
Yeah, we're trying to keep this
Are you going first,
short.
and then I'm gonna tell people what it is? Because your list is,
My list is 10 because I did the bare minimum. Because I love movies. I love watching movies, comedies.
You don't like movies.
Mostly comedies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too, though. Even though I'm a huge movie fan, it is. I will tend to watch something that makes me laugh.
I have a scary movie on here.
In your top 10?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
go for it.
Yes.
I'm interested. Give me one.
So my number 9.
Do we go your first, my first? Or do we just you and then...
Well, since you have 20... Well, you have a top 10, right?
No, it was hard to say.
No, but you have 10.
No, because even the ones under that, after I kept thinking of more, and then I just wrote them down. It's not necessarily completely 100% in order.
Okay, but we have to start at number 10.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm starting
10,
at my
we're going
number 10.
all the way. We're going.
Well, we got a 10 because we got to build up to the best movie in the world, and you just saw my best movie in the world.
No, I didn't. I didn't even see it.
No, don't
I
look
didn't
at
see
my
it.
shirt.
I can't read. You know I can't read.
Can't.
Yeah,
exactly.
so go.
All right, so my number 10 is the movie Big Daddy. You mentioned Adam Sandler before.
It's in my Sandler list.
One of the reasons why it was the first movie that made me cry.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
that's cool that you said it.
And I can imagine
Every
you know
single
exactly what.
Oh man, I wiped my own ass.
There you go. And I was 14 years old, and a little tear came down my eye.
I don't know. I can't remember how old I was when I saw that, but I cried then, and I cry even more now.
Yeah, now that you're a father.
Now that I'm a father.
Yeah,
but because Adam Sandler can act, guys. He can act. He can.
He's an actor.
No, but I mean, because sometimes comedians are like, oh, they get typecasted as a comedian. Yep. Sandler, he can act, and I'm waiting for him to win an Oscar one day.
Jim Carrey at first when I saw him in stupid movies,
and then he went and go do what's that one?
I think it was the number 23.
Number 23,
and I was like, holy shit! I was
awesome.
Baffled.
Yeah, and he can act.
Yeah,
he can really act. He can act.
He can
you trying to pitch something?
Yeah, no, nothing. I don't even.
Okay.
I don't like an act.
All right. Well, I think that's a good. I will allow that into a top 10.
Thank you, Derek.
I'll allow
Thank you for your blessing.
Allow it. Go for it. What's
number
next?
9? My number 9 is a split, so I cheated. Okay, so there's two all-time greatest sports movies.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't even think of a sports movie in my list. You see, you keep adding. So that's why I keep adding.
Okay, so there's 2 of them, right? So there's Any Given Sunday.
That is a good one.
That was a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Very great movie.
If you haven't seen the movies on these lists, definitely check them out.
You're crazy. You should have seen
maybe
them.
more my list. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I will allow those ones. Those are good.
It was a tie between Any Given Sunday
and
Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. Yeah.
That's good. I like it when he grabs the kid by the head, throws him down. That's amazing.
I watched that, and that's what made me want to be a coach.
Yeah. That scene where he throws the kid by the head, that kills me. And in Old School when he's like, that's 40, man, and then he crashes into the table. It's kind of like he pushes somebody before he goes, doesn't he?
Okay.
Anyway, it's like the same type of comedy. Kills me.
One of my favorite parts of Kicking and Screaming is when he becomes this, hard ass coach, and then he has this big old espresso machine.
Yeah, and he shows up with like that tiger suit.
Yeah,
That's the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my sports movies are between Any Given Sunday and Kicking and Screaming.
See, I think I would have to have my own top 10 sports movies.
You should.
Yeah. But I don't have it now, but I could come up with it on the spot. I'm
sure you could.
Okay, go for it. Keep going.
All right.
Great list, guys.
Number
Great
8
list.
is my scary movie. Scary movie.
It's a comedy. See, I forgot all about those. You see,
so,
that's the problem with making these lists. I kept getting a new one, and I have to add it.
So most of my top 10 lists is
it's been a long
comedies.
time. You just sparked interest for me to watch that one, and I hope it does the same to you guys.
Watch it together.
We should.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Number 7, Step Brothers.
Yeah, that's.
But I noticed a lot of my movies have Will Ferrell in them.
But Step Brothers.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
It's
that one is amazing. If you haven't seen Step Brothers, you need to watch Step Brothers in English.
In English.
I think a lot of these movies need to be watched in English. Not because I'm English, but because if I watch a French movie that's made here in Quebec, I watch it in French.
Need to watch it in
I
French,
don't watch
exactly.
it in English.
No,
I watch it in the
like
language. And it worst case scenario, I will put subtitles because a movie is made in the language. It needs to be seen in that language.
No, there's even a couple French movies too that didn't make my top 10, but that are extremely good. Good
Day,
or
the Day
Unforgettable or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 6 is a trilogy.
Trilogy.
Yes, one of the best trilogies to date.
We're going to get into an argument over what's the best trilogy. Go for it.
Star Wars Family Guy edition.
Nice.
See what I did there?
I see what you did
Nice. So I like Star Wars, but what really got me hooked to Star Wars was Family Guy.
Yeah.
My girlfriend gives me shit all the time. Whenever I reference something or she references something in Star Wars, I'm like, oh yeah, just like in Family Guy when Stewie's Darth Vader, just shit like that. So, and she's a movie buff too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off track, but you'll accept it because we talked about it in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, we talked about Elvis Presley and the way that he passed. Kim researched it, and it holds water.
It does.
It holds water.
The shit holds water.
Yeah, it's a strong possibility.
It is. Right,
it's not confirmed
with all the drug technically.
But something
what happened was with all the medication and everything, it backed him up. And
the system was backed up, and it could be possibly he died of constipation.
Exactly. So if you guys don't believe us, research
for real.
So you heard it here first.
Yeah, you did. Right. We cracked the case wide open. Okay, here you go.
All right. So that was number 6. Was Family Guy Star Wars trilogy?
Yes. These are good. These are good.
Good. They are the top 10.
They're great. They're your top.
The movie critics would be like, "Damn."
Wait till you hear my list.
Yeah.
Wait till it. And then you're gonna have to write down some of my list because you probably haven't seen them.
No, exactly.
Okay, go.
So I had my son help me with this. All right. Number 5, Ace Ventura.
That's good. See that? Yeah. You know what? There you go. It's not even in my comedy list. I didn't even think about it.
See,
how could it not be there?
To show you how we don't speak before we do this. We come up with a topic because we want to make it as authentic as possible.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's why it sounds so bad.
Number 4, right? Thor Ragnarok.
You know what? That is one hell of a... I would almost say, is it a superhero movie? Is it a comedy? I don't know.
But Thor,
it's hilarious.
My God, he's got a nice ass, nice abs, everything. I'm in love with Thor. Yeah, I'm in love with Thor. Yeah. But he's so stupid and so funny. He's hilarious. I watched that movie, and I think him and I watched it like the next day as well.
It's a great one. And that one, I didn't add it onto any list because I was like, that would have to be maybe a superhero list and maybe a superhero episode in the future.
Holy crap!
Yeah, okay. I think it's.
So you worked hard.
Well, I mean, the movies, it sparks my interest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, carry on.
All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which one?
The old school ones.
The first.
The first
is the best in like cinematic look.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's violent.
But I also like
and still has the
the
comedy.
newer ones that came out too. I found they were pretty.
You liked it? I didn't like that. Like a Ninja Turtle is 9 feet tall.
I didn't mind it.
I think he's most probably taller. He's probably like 16 feet tall.
No.
They are huge. They are huge.
They're not 16 feet tall. They're probably like 8 to 9 feet tall.
Yeah, that's.
But I found it
huge.
cool. I enjoyed it.
I don't know.
Maybe you was.
I didn't like that. If you remember, Raphael's always like this. He's always moving. Why is he always moving like this?
Because he's aching. He's always saying that.
He's computerized. He's not even there.
Maybe.
I like the suits.
Yeah, the suits are amazing.
The suits were awesome.
Yeah, they were really cool.
Right? Is that his name? I think it's Jim Henson.
Yeah, the guy that did the Muppets.
The Muppets. Yes, he's the guy who did the same. Yeah, so now you like it more.
I do.
See?
Nice. It's
Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze was good. But you know what I didn't like about it? I don't know if you know this. I knew this because I, have maybe a problem. Yeah, I have a problem liking too much movies.
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtles, part 1 was deemed, is that how you say it? Too violent.
Oh, really?
Ninja Turtles were for the kids, and they considered the movie too violent at the time.
That's possible.
Now it has changed. Like they'll allow more stuff, but it was too violent. That's what they said. So in part 2, if you watch it now, you'll realize they never use their weapons. Michelangelo uses pepperoni. He doesn't use nunchucks. Raphael never uses his size. Leo used his swords, but he just throws it into the roof
to grab on
and the rest of the time he's using 2 sticks.
Really? Oh my goodness!
And then part 3 came around, and it's not a great movie.
I liked part 3 though.
I liked it. I watched it all the time.
I liked how different it was, just like Back to the Future.
I just didn't like their suits with the giant spots.
Yeah.
I don't like the giant spots.
I
don't like the spots on their faces. Were
their
a little
liver
bit weird.
spots.
They actually had beaks.
Spots on their face.
But we love Morgan Freeman. He's on my top 10 actors list.
Really? Holy shit! You went all out.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I had to. Okay, continue.
All right. So number 2. Right.
We're getting up there, guys.
The original James Bond, the OG. All right.
You know what? You might hate me right now. I'm going to say that I don't like James Bond movies.
Well, you're gonna like my my number 2 pick because it's Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice. I like Austin Powers.
But
every single movie.
Wait a minute.
The first one, the third one.
You said James Bond.
Yeah, the original James Bond.
Okay.
Austin Powers.
Okay, AKA.
AKA, exactly.
Okay, also known as.
In the first one, there's Will Ferrell makes a cameo appearance as Mustafa.
Yeah. I like when he's, I'm still alive, just fairly badly burned.
The world is beginning to smell a little like almonds.
Yeah, so it's a little like almonds. Or he breaks his leg or something like that. Yeah, that's great.
Well, the bone has penetrated the skin. That's really good.
A little like almonds. Yeah.
And my number 1 bestest movie in the whole wide world, and I watch it 2-3 times a year. Elf. I will say that is number 1. Not even Christmas, just.
But if you're saying Christmas, it is one of the best.
It is
Christmas.
number 1 at Christmas.
It is a great Christmas all time. Yeah. It is like a family friendly, and hilarious at all at the same time for adults, for kids. That movie is gold.
Movie is funny.
Now my top 10 list is very, very different.
So hold on.
Like I said, I made a comedy list.
So I got a couple honorable mentions as well. All right, then I'm gonna go back to my notes. So we were speaking about scary movies before.
Yes.
One movie.
Scary Movie 2 and 3.
No. One movie that scared the shit out of me, right?
Exorcist.
Which when I was growing up, my room was in the basement. So every time I left the basement for like 2 years.
Was your mom locked you in the basement?
I was running up the stairs. No, she did not lock me in the basement.
I agree to disagree.
Afraid of that damn clown.
Yes, you know what?
I tried to rewatch it again a couple of years ago.
And
I was like, wow, this thing is shit.
Yeah, but I remember being
scared
as it. Scared of it. I was scared of it.
That's not good.
Scared of the clown.
Karate Kid. The first one and the one with Jaden Smith. I really like that one.
I did like that. You know my son's name, my son Jaden. We were looking for names, and I had recently, at the time, I had bought the movie, and I went to grab the DVD, and I was like, "What do you think of Jaden?" And I was like, "I like it. I like Jaden," but we added a Y.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Y.
Jaden. Oh, in his name. Sorry,
yes,
my bad.
It's a common mistake. People often confuse that. It's
all right. And other honorable mentions. Old School. Yeah. Get Hard.
Yeah, it
Kevin
made me
Hart,
laugh.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it made me
that'd
laugh.
be good.
I actually read, not completely, but I had bought I got it as a gift, Kevin Hart's book. It's hilarious.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious.
Nice.
But I haven't finished it. I have a problem finishing books, even when I like them. I don't know
I
why.
have a problem reading books.
Yeah, well, I like it. I enjoy reading.
Yeah.
I do. But I get to a certain point, I'm reading it, I'm like, it's a great read. And then it goes on the shelf and I don't pick it up anymore.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
After 3 pages, he just loses interest.
No, I got further.
And then he's like, damn, is there a movie?
Yeah.
And there is.
Or the audio
All right.
tape, something.
And I have 2 more. The Mighty Ducks. I grew up watching Mighty Ducks. I don't
Have
know
you seen the Mighty Ducks show on Disney?
I think I started it, but I couldn't.
Keep going.
So
Keep going, because there's subtle little moments where you're like, oh,
I'm going to talk about
they
something
brought it
that
back.
I don't want them to know. Do you have Disney Plus?
I have Disney Plus.
Okay. Did you watch John Stamos?
John Stamos, yes.
Yeah.
I know him. The basketball one.
The basketball one. Did you watch it?
I have like 2 episodes left.
Oh, really?
I liked it.
Did they come out with season 2 yet?
They most probably will, because
Okay.
I would watch it.
I hope so, because I was watching that period.
Yeah.
I was watching that every week.
Right? It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Yep,
good.
yep. And Disney movie? Mulan.
The cartoon or the movie?
The cartoon.
The cartoon
I like the
was
cartoon.
good.
I haven't seen the movie.
Disney movie, that could be a whole nother list.
Yeah.
But Disney movie, I think my all-time Disney movies are like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Aladdin.
Lion King is good.
I think those are the
Aladdin
ones.
with
I
Robin
cried.
Williams.
I cried. It.
Did you
know
like
what's
the
funny?
new Aladdin with Will Smith?
Yeah, but not.
I find he wasn't Will Smithy.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It needed more Will Smith humor.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they should have let him loose a little bit.
They should have let him.
But
rap.
imagine if that movie was still Robin Williams, rest in peace, buddy, the
Yeesh,
funniest.
yes.
But if he was
Yeah,
to
that would've been
reprise his role, it would have been amazing.
No, that would have been.
And Will Smith had like some shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
kudos,
saying he
dude.
did a
props,
bad job.
Props to him, because that's not an easy job. I think most probably everybody was like, yeah, I can't follow that, you know?
And I'm not saying he did a bad job.
No,
he did a good job. But
we would have seen the Fresh
But I
Prince.
find that exactly.
Little Fresh
I
Princey.
find his.
Yeah. Need some Fresh Prince in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. It wasn't.
He was
his
probably
authentic
scared. He was
self
probably
that wasn't
worried.
coming up. No, I think he was just trying to do such a good job.
Well,
Because
he
you're
did-
trying
he
to
did- he
fill
did a
such
good
a
job.
dramatic
He
role,
did a good job.
like Robin Williams is. It's not easy.
No, not at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you all been waiting for. Sorry for the delay. You can fast forward. I'll rate a note. Fast forward to this part.
Yeah. I was gonna say fast forward right to the end, because now we're gonna be bored.
Yeah. Okay.
You can name a whole bunch
So,
of movies that we don't.
My
even
top 10 list. We're gonna go all the way down to 20. We're gonna start from there.
Holy shit.
Yes, but these are not funny movies. These are amazing movies. There's a difference.
Okay.
Some
Are you,
funny movies are amazing.
you discrediting
No.
my list?
I will always choose a comedy over an amazing movie.
Okay. Over an amazing.
Yes, I'm serious. I will. I'm always ready to laugh.
Yeah.
I
good.
enjoy laughing. It's
Nice.
it's part of me. I need to laugh. I like to laugh. I enjoy laughing.
All right, go. Number 20.
Number 20. Rise of Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
James Franco.
I
thought that was amazing.
I recently just watched all
They're
of the
good.
Planet.
They
Well,
are
recently, probably a couple of years ago, but I loved them so much. They were really good.
They are
They
really
are good.
good. And I remember when I watched it, I even talked to my brother on the phone, who's also a huge movie fan, probably even more than me.
Actually, Randy,
Yeah.
what's your top 10 list?
Yeah, you should write that down below.
But keep it to 10.
I remember.
Not like your
I remember
brother
telling
does.
my brother, I was like, I loved it, and I was so mad at the fact that it was like, why didn't I come up with that idea?
A monkey.
No, just the whole beginning of like how it started. We just always see all of the movies start from like
But
he
it
lands on a
might end up
planet.
like that.
Just like, why didn't I think of that before? You know, it would be a good movie to see how it happened. But the movie is amazing. James Franco is amazing, and he's not funny in it at all. He's playing a
another
straight
one, eh?
good actor
Yeah,
in that
straight
movie.
up.
Number 19. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. Stigmata.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Stigmata?
No.
That's amazing.
Should I write it down?
You should write it down, because that is a great one. Write down Stigmata. I'll continue. Number 18, Predator 1.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Predator 1 with Arnold.
No.
We're going to shut off this podcast. I'm going to slap Craig a little bit, and we'll be back shortly. Yeah, exactly. We should know that. 17, if you haven't seen it, Leonardo DiCaprio, Basketball
Titanic.
Diaries.
That was okay.
It was great.
Yeah.
You know that movie was banned in Canada for years?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it wasn't
How come?
allowed here because of the scene in the classroom
Okay.
where he's getting hit, and then like he has a trench coat. We don't want to get there, but
Okay. Spoiler
that
alert.
scene. Yeah, that's spoiler alert. Okay, where was I at? Oh,
16.
number 16.
Yes.
Cliffhanger.
Never seen it.
Sylvester Stallone.
I'm sorry.
Cliffhanger.
I'm not a big
God.
Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
I tell you, I was saying my list. You're most probably not gonna none of them. Okay. Number 15. This one you must know.
I must.
Number 15, guys. Demolition Man. You haven't seen that?
I've seen the title. I've never seen Demolition
Stallone
Man.
and Wesley Snipes.
No.
It's in the future, and it still holds up today.
No.
Because it was made years ago.
So I'm going to go back and I'm going to speak with
I will
Kim,
forward you my list.
Yeah.
God, this is embarrassing. Sorry, guys. I'm so Here's this one you definitely haven't seen, and I love this movie. I had seen it when I was young, and then years later, I was like, what is that movie? I found it, and I was just as happy to watch it. Heart and Souls.
Heart and Souls.
You know what? I should double check if that's actually the name.
No, you don't even know.
I'm pretty sure it's the name. Heart and Souls. It's a movie with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
It is.
Was this pre drug use or post?
I don't know if it was just like during or before.
Well, it was pretty much before.
I think
Iron
no,
Man. It was
I think,
before Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's it. It is. It's definitely Heart and Souls.
Yeah.
It was something that I wanted to check out and I forgot, but just to make sure, yes,
Well,
it is Heart and Souls.
what kind of movie is it?
Oh, it's great. It's it starts off like there is a bus accident.
Okay.
And
so it's technically Speed, without the Keanu Reeves.
Not at all.
No. Okay.
There's a bus accident and the bus goes off a bridge, and at that moment in time, Robert Downey Jr.'s character is being born. The mother is giving delivery in the car.
Is giving delivery.
Yeah,
giving birth.
She's giving delivery
delivering.
of the birth. The birth was delivered in the car.
It's not delivery. It's
and those people who died on the bus accident, they end up being like these guides for him growing up.
Who died on the bus? Okay.
He died on the bus.
Cool.
And then at a certain point, Robert, people are like, you stop talking to nobody. There's nobody there. And they kind of disappear. And then years later, they come back because they realize these souls need to help him. They need him to help them finish some unfinished business so that they can go to heaven.
Okay.
It's a great movie. It is a great movie.
All right.
Some funny scenes in there, some emotional scenes.
Heart and Souls. Let me write that down.
Write that down. Number 13, if you haven't seen it, everybody needs to see this. It's not what you think. If you haven't seen it, I'm
That's
not
the name of the movie?
No spoilers.
I've never seen it. It's not
no
what you
spoilers. I'm not going to give you any spoilers
Okay.
if you haven't seen it, but I mean, it's not what you think. It doesn't go the way you think, and that's what I thought was amazing about it. Number 13, $1 Million Baby.
That
Right?
I have not seen either.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh my God.
You're too much of a movie buff.
These are some
I'm a casual.
these are some classics. Okay, this one, number 12. I'm sure everybody's seen
Lucky
this.
number.
Yes, lucky number.
I was born on March 12th, by the way.
No, it's no lucky number.
No,
That's
anyway.
it was a horrible day. We try to forget it. The Mummy 1, right? You've
With
seen it.
with BF.
Yes.
Good
Brendan
old-
Fraser.
Yeah.
Some people-
Fraser or Frazier?
I think it's Fraser.
Frazier.
Yeah, I actually made I said in the TikTok video that I hoped that his career would bounce back, and they were talking about rebooting Scorpion King, and I was like, you should get him in there. You can't have.
But he was
Rick
one of those
O'Connell
actors that
not
was
in the
never
movie.
this huge actor, but he was always in
Always great.
always good movies.
Like, he made some couple of bad movies in a row, but he was great. Number 11, we're gonna get like real good.
That's before 12.
Yep. Number 11, Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Avocado. Devil's Advocate. Is that the... No, that's Devil Wears Prada.
That's Al Pacino
Okay.
and what the hell? I'm drawing a blank. Neo.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. There you go. Yeah, sorry. I'm really bad with names. I will be straightforward with you. I know everybody, but the names
Yeah.
I just don't.
That's cool.
You haven't seen that?
I haven't seen it, dude.
God,
man.
my list is, you're in for some.
You watch too many movies.
You're in for some great movies. Number 10. Now we're getting into the top 10.
Okay, now we're getting into more
But
of
all of
my
these
type
movies are great.
Yeah.
Okay. Top, in my number 10, Rocky 4.
I wasn't a fan of the Rocky movies. Rocky 1, 2, okay.
Our friendship is like slowly changing. Right
It was
now.
never really there.
God.
Rocky 4. Okay, what makes Rocky 4 special than all the other ones?
It's the I think the whole training scene, because we see Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, he's training and he's in the gym, and then Rocky 4 ends up like it has this more of a Apollo Creed dies at the beginning, and Apollo Creed helped him train in the
Spoiler
third.
alert.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm pretty sure if they haven't seen it now, they know.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, he is training, and he's training completely different. He goes out to Russia, and he's training and it was just
So is it true? Is it the Stallone movie Rocky 1
It is true.
He's the one that wrote it.
Yes, he is.
He's the one that wrote it, and he held on to the script until he was able to be cast in it. Or
he had a deal. His deal was he pitched the movie to certain places, but he wanted to be the actor in the movie.
Okay. And nobody wanted.
They wanted Burt Reynolds. Another place wanted this. They wanted those actors who were famous at the time, and he didn't let go. And look what happened to his career. Yeah. If he didn't do that, imagine if he
I can imagine, because wasn't he almost homeless, or wasn't he like extremely?
Here's
struggling?
A great story if you didn't know it.
Okay.
To continue on the truth.
Go for it.
His dog in the movie. No, listen to this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Is this one of your TikTok news?
No. This is I knew it with the dog. I bought a special edition. Rocky,
of course you did.
Yeah, of course
you did.
Yeah. His dog in the movie. Yeah. He was so broke that he had sold his dog. He had sold his dog for money, for food and stuff like that. And once he got a check from the movie, he went and found his dog and bought his dog back for like triple the amount. Like he sold for like $100. I'm not. These are not actual factual numbers. And he bought it back for like $4,000 just because he wanted his dog back. So
he pawned his dog for food.
Yeah, that's how crazy it is, right?
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Because all I picture is this little homeless Stallone with a big ass script that he wrote, and you hear him speak, and he's probably got many. He's probably got more.
He was broke, right?
Grammatical errors in his script than you do just writing a sentence.
And he was so broke. And imagine you go into these places; they're all offering you big bucks and to get out of here. Give me the script and walk.
That's crazy, though.
He said no.
He's respect.
Big time respect. So that is my number 10. Yeah, okay. Number 9, Terminator 2.
Okay, good. You really like the Stallone and
no, not really.
Switch-a-wiener.
Not really, but there was just these types of a couple of movies where I watched a lot.
Usually people don't like sequels.
Terminator 2, man, it holds up if you still watch it. Terminator 1 is great, but it's old. Okay. It's old. Terminator 2 holds up today. The action scenes, man. It's got one of the best, for me, one of the best ever running scenes captured on camera.
Okay.
The dude, when he is running, chasing John O'Connor on his bike, that run is like perfection. Plus, he practiced that run over and over and over to not breathe while he was running.
Why?
Because he's not a human.
Wow. Okay, so small details.
So you watch that small detail. He's running. He is never out of breath. He's not even breathing. He keeps a straight face, and he practiced that.
Wow.
That's insane.
First of all, practicing running sucks.
Yeah.
Practicing running without breathing? Ouch.
Well, like not showing that you're breathing.
It's like swimming.
Swimming's boring.
No, but you're not breathing when you're
Number 8.
Cut me off.
Yeah. Number 8, Fifth Element. That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
With B-dubs?
Yeah. That's a great movie.
It's good.
We're going to get straight into number 7.
I see dead people.
A lot of people,
wasn't the same movie.
No. A lot of people might say no to this, but something about the movie, I just really enjoy the chemistry of the two actors. I believe him is very believable. Titanic.
Yes.
I just believe it. I feel the love in that movie. I feel it.
With Rose and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Number 6, if you don't remember this, you've probably never seen it. It is a great movie.
How can you sit there
I
and say that I probably
17 movies you haven't seen?
Okay. Yeah, but that was like your top 50.
Well, I mean, it's just 20. It's not that bad.
Okay.
The One Who Flew to Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh.
Do you know that movie?
I have not seen it.
Wow. You need to watch that. That is Jack Young. Danny DeVito is in it. Not even famous. Shit. He's just sitting on a chair.
Bruno can play Danny DeVito in a movie.
He could.
Nice.
He could.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, sorry, he said it. I just agreed to it. Number 6. If you haven't seen this one, you're going home. I would say watch this one tonight.
Okay. I thought you just said
Donnie Brasco.
I have seen it, but I think I fell asleep and I didn't finish it. I bought a box set of mafia movies. Donnie Brasco was one of them, and I didn't finish watching it.
I'm going to say right now, Donnie Brasco was the best one
in
that mafia collection.
Probably in Las Vegas.
True story, insane movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. Just made me think of one to add to my list, though, and it's not here. So number 5.5.
Okay.
Blow.
Oh, that's okay.
That is definitely on my list. I watch it all the time. Blow is Cartel in French. Blow's Johnny Depp. Another true story.
Okay.
A whole drug movie. Insane. That is definitely on my list. I completely forgot it. I'm sorry. That is ad right now.
You better be sorry.
That is ad right now. Yeah. Number 5, Scarface.
Scarface. Good. Yes.
Scarface.
I accept.
Okay.
I accept.
Number 4. A lot of people will disagree with this one. Numero quattro. The Count of Monte Cristo.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
But not like the original, the one made with the Jesus actor.
Full
great movies.
Movies and like connoisseurs.
But I'm a connoisseur.
Right. You're a connoisseur.
I'm a Derek sources.
Nice.
I'm a Derek sources.
You're a Derek sources.
Number 3, Seven.
I like that movie.
What's in the box?
No.
Where he's like, this was his gun? What's in the box?
No, sorry, I don't think I've seen it. It was Lucky Number 11 that I saw.
That's not the same.
No, it's not.
7 with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman.
Okay, I've seen it, but again, I forget. I saw these movies a long time ago.
That's one of the best. One of the best movies ever. Number 2. One of the best movies ever.
Okay.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
God, that movie is amazing.
That did not make my top 10.
It should be.
But we'll say it's number 11.
It's number 1
It's
on
number
everyone's
11.
list and everyone's hearts.
But it's number 2 on yours.
Yeah, but that's only because Back to the Future is number 1.
Way to spoil it.
You can't see it, but this whole sleeve here is Back to the Future.
It's fake.
Okay, we should do a whole video about that.
We should.
A whole thing about what's my tattoos, what's your tattoos.
What about my tattoos?
So those are my top 10.
Wow. No, top 20.
Movies. Yeah, well, it's just top better than yours list.
Oh, now that you go through your list.
It's top better than yours list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's your list. There's a bunch of movies on there that I say yes to.
Yeah.
We could end it here, but do again, I go through fast my comedies?
But hold on. My list is just casual.
Yes.
I like going to the theater every once in a while. My girlfriend says, "Hey, let's watch this movie." I fall asleep. It gets too deep. Once it gets too balls deep, then I'm out. Right?
I'm usually
I fall asleep. Usually, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm, and again, right, when I grew up, a lot of these movies I've seen countless times, right?
My top 20 I have seen multiple times.
So there's Austin Powers,
yes,
Ace Ventura,
all good. All good. I allow them all.
Scary movie. And the other ones, I saw them a lot with one person.
I saw Scream in theater.
When I say Ace Ventura, does it make you think of somebody from high school?
Me?
No, Adam.
Adam Grubb?
Yes.
I remember once I dropped a line
with him. Like
I remember this like clearly because I always drop movie lines and I always did, and no one would ever catch them. And I remember dropping a out of nowhere, it was like somebody hit somebody or something like that, and I was like, I just said that, and Adam happened to be beside me. I was like, funny. Didn't seem like it hurt when you were doing it to the horse. And Adam just laughed behind me, and I was like, nice, somebody got it. And now that you say it, it's like, yeah, nice. Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Adam
Grubb making
yeah.
Sorry, I'm on this movie vibe now. I'm
exactly.
Just Adam Sandler.
So go for it for your honorable mentions.
No, I'm going for my comedies.
Oh, are you going for another top 20?
It's top 21. I'll go through it quick. Okay. The Pick of Destiny.
Good.
Yes.
Jack Black.
Meet the Parents.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. The Watch.
Like The Watch?
No, it's The Watch. They're like Watchers, Neighborhood Watch. They develop a Neighborhood Watch group. Cool. Yeah. Ben Stiller. No. Seth Rogen wrote it with Evan. Is their writing partner.
No.
You even have Vince Vaughn in it. You have Jonah Hill in it.
All those normal
You're in
regular.
it.
You're in?
You're in it. Jonah
You're
Hill.
in.
Get it? You're in.
Yeah.
Okay. Carrying on.
You're in
Encino Man.
Right?
Shit. Everyone's favorite movie.
That would have been my top 50.
Hold on. What happened here? Okay. Beetlejuice.
Okay. It was
Mrs. Doubtfire.
One that I have on here.
There
Halloween's coming up. Wait. Halloween's coming up. The Nightmare
Halloween
Before
list?
Christmas.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm not a huge fan, but it's great.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. I'll allow it. Clerks 1.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy. Right?
Rest in peace.
Yes. Amazing. Imagine what he would have done today.
Oh my God.
If he was still around.
Would have done a lot more coke.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Year One.
What?
Year One.
I find that's an extremely underrated movie.
Very underrated. Right? Whenever I talk about it, I was like,
I started watching it, and I was like, Year One. Even when I rented it, I remember back in the day.
When he's rubbing the oil on the hairy guy,
I just laughed my ass off
the whole movie. Yes, it's amazing. Fanboys, if you haven't seen it, everybody needs to see Fanboys. It's like these Star Wars fans, and they're trying to break into the Lucas Ranch to steal Episode 1. That's not out yet. Okay. And it's just a great movie because one of the guys has cancer, and he's not telling anybody. It's just funny as hell, and then it goes into just, kind of sad and funny. Okay.
Anchorman's good.
Land of the Lost.
I didn't like that much.
Loved it. I've seen it too many times. Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but why I like Shaun of the Dead is because I'm a huge fan of their work. Like Nick Frost and the hell's his
Tommy
name?
Frost.
What's his name? Simon Pegg.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of those guys, and they write their stuffs. And I think I get drawn into movies where the people write. So I like Seth Rogen movies so much.
So then you just get caught up into their. Whole
I get caught up into
style.
like the fact that they wrote it. I'm already impressed, and then I
because Derek can't write.
Exactly. Yes, I wish that I could write the way these guys write. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's okay.
Will Ferrell's
That's
in it.
good.
Right. This is the end.
With
This is the end of the world at James Franco's
James
house.
Franco. And,
Yes. Old school.
Old school. It's a classic.
Pineapple Express.
That was good.
50 First Dates. I love that movie, and I cry in it.
Yes.
I love it. Tropic Thunder. And Tropic Thunder, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the commentary to Tropic, I know that I'm like crazy fan.
Yeah.
Right? But the Tropic Thunder commentary is as funny as the movie.
Really?
No joke. You know how in the movie Robert Downey says, I ain't dropped character till I done the DVD commentary.
Yeah.
He does that in the DVD commentary
serious?
the whole time.
That's
He does the character. It's hilarious. And super bad.
Super bad.
And the super bad commentary, just as funny as the movie. I shart you not.
You know what we're gonna have to do?
I still have more lists. I got an
look,
Adam Sandler list.
right.
I got top 10 Tom Hanks movies.
So I think we just found possible future episodes.
There is.
You know,
because
if ever
I got more
we
lists.
run out
I
of
got
stuff,
more
we'll just
lists
go
here.
through.
Like I just said, I got top 10 Adam Sandler. I got top 10 Tom Hanks movies. I got top 10 actors. My actors list. Should I go through that fast, or should that keep it for another?
We'll keep it for another time.
one, guys.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went through the top 10 list.
Yeah.
You guys got homework to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
exactly.
and
You guys, I have a couple movies
You
to
have
watch.
you have 20 movies that I mentioned that you haven't seen.
So I'll talk to my girlfriend. I'll see if she's seen them, and if
I bet you
if
she
she
has
passes
seen them.
off on them, then I'll be like, you know what? Okay, I'll watch it, and I'll probably fall asleep. All right, and I'll take notes for you. But we'd like to know your top 10 lists, huh? Oh,
Yes.
Actually, contest. We should put up a survey.
What do you mean?
Whose top 10 list I like the most?
Whose top 10 list?
Yeah.
Whose top 10 list
Yeah.
I like the most?
No, they
yours
like
is
the
not
most.
important.
No, the fans.
Well, they like mine.
The supporters.
The supporters.
No. First of all, I technically win because I'm the only one that had a top 10
No, but
list. You had a
look,
top 20.
when it comes down to the nitty gritty, that wasn't on my list.
Nitty gritty.
Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre.
that's
I mean,
okay.
Nacho. Come on, there's so many scenes in that movie. Yeah, guys, you don't have to vote for it, but I would like to see their top 10s because it might
Yes.
spark interest of something for me to watch.
So either comment on
To
Facebook,
rewatch.
comment on YouTube,
Yeah.
and if you haven't already, subscribe to YouTube. Log into your
Yes.
your YouTube account.
Yes.
Because I'm sure a lot of you go click on the link from Facebook.
Yes.
It goes to YouTube, and then you go click to like,
And you
and
can't.
then you have to log in.
You got to log in.
Everybody hates to log in.
Yes, I
So
agree.
what they do is they just skip it. So you know what? Watch it on your YouTube app, and then like, subscribe,
please
subscribe,
do,
subscribe.
because we're gonna keep doing this, and hopefully
Yep.
one day it becomes like a real thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so the top 10 list, I would love to see, love to hear, love to
Yeah.
read.
Read.
What's
Even
your
though
top
he doesn't
10
like
list?
reading, you're going to read half.
I could read up to 10.
Yeah, he can
I
read up to 10.
10.
Top 10, no more.
Yeah,
All right.
don't do my top 20.
So
'cause
honestly,
it's not gonna happen.
comment your top 10. I'm
There's
really
so much further we can go with this. We can go with top 10 movies, top
Yep.
10 shows, top
Exactly.
10. You know what I mean? Like
movie series.
top 10 series.
I
Like
don't
you
even
watched
know.
all of the Lost movie shows.
I
remember.
think I've seen it maybe 5 or 6 times.
all of them from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
I'm like that with
there's
Smallville.
there's my main 5, right? There's Smallville that I've seen,
Yes.
Sopranos,
Sopranos, you know what?
Bones.
Sopranos, I
I love
haven't.
Bones.
Yeah, I haven't. Bone Collector is a great movie.
No, I haven't seen it.
That's great. Denzel Washington and Angelina Jolie.
Gotta love
Great
Denzel.
movie. A
And
nice
you put in
murder mystery
American
movie.
Gangster. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie. See, we can go. We can.
You know what?
So much more.
You know
movie
what? My
talk.
top 10 needs to be a top 20. I didn't
You
work
see,
hard enough on it.
yeah. You. I mean, it's because if you think about it more, there's so much. Like I said, there's even a top 10 superhero movies. I mean, there's so many to go.
Yep.
Like, I love superhero movies, but if I'm making a top 10 like amazing movies, I don't know. I don't feel like they're there. It's got its own genre.
It has to be subcategorized.
It's got its own. Yeah, it's got its own
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
It's got its own thing.
All right.
Even
So,
scary movies
We just learned something today.
that
right.
you don't know
That,
nothing.
First of all, I don't know.
You know
First of all, if
jack.
you say I don't know nothing, there's 2 negatives. It means a positive. It means I know everything.
You don't know nothing
First.
of nothing.
I don't know nothing of nothing.
You know
so,
nothing of nothing.
There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen. I'm gonna go try
Yes,
to
I
watch
know
them.
your top 10. I will agree.
But also,
They're all great movies.
But also, there's so many more lists that we can make. We could be more specific.
Yes, we can.
And categorize.
And I could do a Jack Black list of
sure
movies
you can.
because he has that movie, Be Kind, Rewind.
Yeah, that's good.
But a lot of people
With
haven't
Mos
seen
Def.
it. Yes, and Mos Def is a great actor.
He is.
And that is there's a movie with Mos Def in it that I watch
top 10
way too
rappers,
often.
top 10 albums, top
I have
10
movies.
everything.
I have movies that I watch way too often that are not even great.
Yep.
I have that list too.
Wow.
Yeah, I got.
And that's the title.
Yeah, that could be the title because everybody has that movie that is horrible, but for some reason they watch it over and over and over. So if you want to know what that is, like, subscribe, and it might be on one of the next episodes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I just thought of something right now.
What?
You know how we talk about movies and stuff like that? You love movies. I love UFC.
Yes. Top 10 UFC fighters?
No.
McGregor's number one. McGregor's number one.
There's a couple events coming up.
There's big events. We should have like a big event before the big event.
There's a huge ass event coming, on October 30th.
Yes.
And then another big one on November 7th. Cool. So what we could do, the one on October starts early, but it's October 30th, so maybe Halloween, stuff like that. So if you want, we can just have like a little watch party.
Do we do, or I would say maybe let's do an episode before, like big fight coming up.
Yeah.
And then we'll have our reaction one, which will have some highlights of me and Craig watching, because we'll watch it together.
Yes, that's a good idea.
For you,
but
we'll
you
sacrifice and hang out
until
together.
2 a.m.
I'll do it.
All right.
I don't care. I'll do it.
Right.
I ain't scared.
Nice.
So that's it for today, guys.
Yeah. It was a quick
one.
one.
Soares and my hostess. It's probably 97 minutes long.
Yeah, dog nuts.
And C Dog and D Dog.
Yeah.
C Dog, D Dog.
Yeah.
We should hang out more often.
With you, dog.
With you dogs.
Yeah, not bad.
Do we add ass or no? Just you dog.
Dog ass. We don't call
it got
them
weird.
asses.
It got weird.
I did.
You Leo'd it.
I did.
You Leo'd it.
Yeah, I Leo'd it.
We didn't have a joke of the day or anything.
We didn't. I got a joke for you. It's a dirty joke.
Let me hear it.
So if there are any kids listening, okay. I forgot it. Dirty joke. Okay. 2 white horses fell in love.
That's horrible. You're not gonna go give that.
You want to know what the dirty part is?
What is it?
What?
I don't know.
3 came out.
30. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
And we're out.